Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. Before I even get into today's video, I want to start off by saying thank you so very much for the feedback on the tour of my bedroom. A lot of you guys DM'd, sent messages, and I just want to say that I really appreciate it. Most of you guys know for me, doing this is like a labor of love. I absolutely love what I do. And so thank you. The second part is I got a lot of questions pertaining to how to make your room just feel and look absolutely luxurious without necessarily like breaking the bank. And so if you guys remember a while back, probably was last year right before Christmas possibly, or maybe after, I'm not 100% sure. If you follow me on Instagram, you're gonna remember this. I did a vote and I said, do me a huge favor, can you guys add up everything in your bedroom to give me a price point of where your bedroom is at in terms of cost. Let me just first start off by saying this. If someone bought it for you, someone still spent money on it. Even if you got it on the side of the road, someone still spent money on it. And the reason why I'm saying this is because realistically, if you were designing a space for someone, you still have to add it in as a cost. So pretty much I'm going to be asking you guys the same thing here. If you're open to it and you don't mind, if you could do me a favor and just add up your bedroom, pillows, bedding, duvets, rugs, all of that, and list it down below and let me know what that number is. That way everyone can kind of see. I'll go ahead and drop my number first in the comment section so that way you guys can see it. So in today's video, what I wanted to do is give you guys really like 5 quick and easy tips that you can implement in your space. That way you can bring it together regardless of the budget. The first one is going to be to plan out your room. And I know it probably sounds like a lot, but it's really not. If you already know like where you want to get your bed from, you want to get your nightstands, before you purchase those things, print it out. Even if you have to send it somewhere and get it in color, print it out, put it on a mood board. That way you can visually see it. Start selecting your stuff. Even if you screenshot it in your phone and you create like some sort of mood board, that way when you go to the store, you'll have that and you can figure out what colors you want to coordinate. If you see a rug, instead of you buying the rug and having to return it, you'll have an idea. So I highly recommend creating that mood board. That way you can kind of see the room in the plan. Number 2, you want to think about how you want to feel in that particular space. This is where color comes into play. So for me, I really wanted to have that spa, vacation, relaxed feel. So I went with a greenish blue tone paint color in the space. Blues tend to be extremely calming, relaxing, and this is exactly what I wanted to create within this space in the room. But if you know that you like dark toned, moody tones, definitely go in that direction. But now that you have your furniture and your plan in place, you can figure out a color that's going to go with your room really nicely. Number 3, I am a firm believer that in every single room you used to splurge on one piece of furniture. Now in the bedroom, I highly recommend that be the bed, because this is where you're going to use the most in that room. In my own space, I did not take that rule, but you can definitely do that. Now I decided to make a better investment in my bed, my bathroom chest, the console table, decor, just because I really wanted to grow into my space. That's just my personal reason. I wanted to be able to grow into my space. I didn't want to worry about replacing things, changing things, things breaking, things falling apart. So that's why I did that. But I would just say, if you're looking to just like put your room together and you're on a budget, I would say choose one thing in the room to kind of splurge on. Number 4, I'm going to say this. It's something that I struggle a little bit with, but I managed to still stay away from it enough that my house still ends up being timeless. And that is stay away from trends. The part of being a homeowner, honestly, is being able to be creative in your space and no one being able to tell you to change it, to do this is wrong, this is right, or whatever. So when you're in your space, it's your time to really shine and do the things that you want to do, and it's no one's business. I know I'm sharing my bedroom on a very public platform and people are very opinionated about what should and shouldn't be done. I still shut out the noise. I don't want to be in a space where a year goes by and I'm thinking to myself, why in the hell did I buy this? Or changing it out, or trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Prime example of that is the bed that I currently have in my room. That was the same bed that was in the previous house. I did change the fabric and go lighter with it, but this is a bed that at this point you could basically say I've had for about 6 years. I love the bed. The bed is comfortable, the bed is beautiful, and it's a timeless bed. So initially when I first purchased it, everyone was like, oh, it's too big, I don't like it. And I kept thinking to myself, I absolutely love it. It's my bed, I love it. So you have to give yourself the opportunity to fall in love with things. Even if it means your home is gonna come together in a year, don't just buy things because it's there. Don't just buy things because social media is throwing it at you. Because listen, every now and then I go on Instagram and I'm just like, Lord, if I didn't have willpower, I would just buy everything, because something's always being thrown at you through like advertising and things like that. So I would highly recommend giving yourself an opportunity and a chance to be in your space, fall in love with your space, and then figuring out what you want to do that's going to make you comfortable. So tip number 5, which pretty much piggybacks off number 4, live in your space. Live within your space. You do not have to start furnishing your home the minute that you move in. I'm going to give you an example. I know my friend isn't going to mind, but I want to say now she's been in her house for approximately 3 months. And I don't think initially she had an idea of what she wanted to do with her room. And then we got to talking and then figured out what she wanted. So she purchased this mirror. And I'm sure it was just off of excitement, because I don't think she was even in the house when she purchased the mirror. I think she purchased it when she was just out and about shopping. Now that she's in her room, the mirror's there, things are being implemented, and the mirror just doesn't work. It's an absolutely beautiful mirror, but there's just nowhere to put the mirror at this point. The things that she's implementing in her bedroom now is going to overall elevate her bedroom. Can she still put a mirror in there? Of course. She just has to find a much smaller mirror. So I know it's exciting when you're going to be moving into a new place and you want to get it decorated, you want to do this and you want to do that. But before you buy anything, just wait. Even for me, I had taken the fireplace from the previous house and brought it over here and put it in this room. Y'all, it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. I was like, oh my gosh, if I put this on my YouTube channel, like, I'm going to get crucified. Like, you don't know how to design, like, whatever the case may be. This is when my fireplace came into play, and I'll turn the camera. This is when my fireplace came into play. I had another fireplace here, if you guys remember. That's fine if you don't, then this is like but I had put the fireplace there. It stuck out entirely too much. It was wide, it was big, it just didn't make sense. And so I was like, you know what? I have to figure something out, because I absolutely love having that fireplace in the bedroom. And because I really didn't have anything in my bedroom but my mattress on the floor, which a lot of you guys saw that, I was able to sit down, sketch something out, and really get creative within my space. Now, I don't think my bedroom is like super, I lied, my bedroom is the bomb. I ain't even finna play like that. Let me just say, like, I'm tired of dumbing down my work. No, my bedroom is thebomb.com. If you don't agree with me, that's perfectly fine. But my bedroom is thebomb.com, okay? But I gave myself the opportunity to wake up every single morning and feel like I got out the bed and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want a chair so when I wake up, I can see the water. You know, the mirror was at the other house. I'm like, okay, I have room for the mirror. I want to do the trim. Of course, the flooring was the first thing that got done within the space. And then the whole thing with the fireplace. I'm like, I want the fireplace. I want to do a detail to my ceiling. I want to do this. I want to do this. But again, I had a clean slate to start off something absolutely amazing. So the biggest thing is to take your time. Don't rush it. You know, yes, I definitely got the, when are you going to be done? Like, what else are you buying? What you doing? But it's like, all the questions that came, they didn't come with no money. Let's just keep it 100. Okay, they didn't come with any money. No one was going to be paying for anything. I had to really take my time to figure out what I wanted to implement into the space in order for me to wake up and have the exact, one more time for the people in the back. have the exact experience that I wanted to have in my bedroom. And now when I wake up, I have that experience and I am totally and utterly in love with my space. So that's pretty much it for the 5 tips, you guys. I hope you take everything that I'm saying to heart and just really take your time. If COVID has taught us anything, it's really to be in love with your space, because you know, a lot of us had the opportunity to just really be at home and be one with our space. And now I feel like a lot of people are truly understanding how a house can self-medicate. I hope that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some mornings where I don't feel like getting up. There's some mornings where I don't feel like doing anything. But then my house, I open up my shutters and the light comes in and my music is on, the fireplace is going, and I'm motivated to do something a little bit more than what I initially got out the bed. So, you know, take it to heart, take everything. But again, I want to say thank you so very much for the feedback, and I really, really appreciate it so very much, you guys. Have an amazing day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. I almost forgot before I go, because I know you guys are going to ask. So my blazer is from Zara. I've had it now for a while. You guys know it's my go-to blazer, although I do have some other ones. But the blazer's from Zara. The top here is from Express. It is a bodysuit. I actually have a haul coming up with them, not with this, like another haul. The necklace, you guys, I've had this for 4, possibly 5 years. It is from J. Crew. Not J. Crew Outlet, but the actual J. Crew, and I believe this was a collaboration with Lulu Frost, if I'm not mistaken. I actually have 2 of these. My ponytail that you guys have been loving recently is from Ghostly Hair. I will leave the ponytail in the description box down below. The blazer, I don't think it's available. The bodysuit, I know it's not available. And the necklace, unfortunately, it's not available. I'm definitely one of those girls that see something, purchase it, I have nowhere to go. But then moments like this, I get to shine. All right, you guys, have a good one. Bye.